before I traveled to Saudi Arabia, I was working in supermarkets in Muru, Rimat, and from there, I just happened to meet friends, and they introduced me to a certain lady who had traveled to Saudi Arabia, and that's where my urge to travel to Saudi Arabia developed. So I resigned my workplace and I proceeded to Saudi Arabia. I'm here to give a positive story about Saudi Arabia because you always hear negative. But today I've decided also to give a positive side of Saudi Arabia. My journey started in January, but by February I was in Saudi Arabia, 2011. So 2011 I stayed there until 2018 and I worked for one employer. So it was just coming for vacation, then I renew my contract, I go back to the same employer. So my journey to Saudi Arabia was the best. My story is always positive. Also for my sisters it's positive because we traveled there and we came back and we can see something that we got from there. I was lucky I got a nice employer who welcomed me as their daughter. So beside work, I was their daughter. They provided me with everything. They provided with a friendly environment. So I was happy working also for them. So even if it's food, there was not those stories about food. There is no food. They are closing their fridge. No, I was given everything. And every time they go to supermarket, they had to ask me for a list of everything I want. Either sweet potatoes, corns, beans, anything. They knew my favorite food, so I was not hungry over there. So food, friendly environment, sleeping place was good. The challenges first we faced, it was food, because we could eat rice, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner. For straight 2 months, it was not easy. It was difficult until when we decided to speak out. Because for them it's normal, eating rice day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. They have no problem. But for us foreigners, rice is not our food. And especially here in Kikuyu and Ugadi, Getherian, so things. By that time I did not know there is a maize flour over there, of which it was in the house because they used to bake cakes with it. But I did not have idea that's the corn flour that I could use to make Ugadi. After that we spoke out with our employer and she changed. I had a friend from Kirinyaga. So we went in the same house, of which they were living in the same compound, but the sister of my boss, the house was not complete. So we were living in the same house. But the moment the house got finished, they separated. So I was left with my employer and she went with the employer. The language barrier was a problem because we could speak English, we don't know Arabic, they don't know English. So you find a communication, it was a big challenge. And where there is communication problem, definitely even working, there is a problem. Because she will tell you do this and this, you will not understand. You will reply to her with your English, she will not understand. So you find you are fighting every time. She thinks you are ignoring or I don't know. But on my side, I did my best to learn the Arabic as quick as possible. So I put the effort. Within 6 months, I could speak even if it was a broken Arabic. So she could understand what I'm meaning, what she's saying, and she could also understand me because she also learned few words, English words. So we combine. You can imagine that combination of broken English, broken Arabic. That's how we survived until I got used to speaking good Arabic. I was born in a very poor family where you could wear one shoes from Monday to Sunday, school to church. So food, we were lucky because we live in a village, so we had a farm. But financially we were not well. So for me to quit supermarket job and decided to travel to Saudi Arabia was to upgrade our living standard. And yes, this was the project we had to come up with, and I always give credit to my sisters. It was not my own by myself. It was also through my sister who had traveled over there. I traveled in 2011, my sister joined me in 2012, then the third one joined me in 2015. And the combination, and this is what we did, and some other things apart from the building. When they see it, they see the work of their daughters. They see the fruit of Saudi Arabia. At least we traveled, God help us. We built this house, we came back alive, and like other stories you'll hear. So this is a forever project that's the source of income for our family. Before, my dad used to work extremely hard. Sometimes I feel happy when I see my dad where he is. And you know, we used to have like 10 cows, 0 grazing. So who was doing the fetching of napier grass, the grass? It's my dad. So you can imagine that life. We knew hata tukifunga shule on Mondays, Wednesday and Friday. Sisi na baba na mkokoteni all the way to Mabroki. That's a tea area zone. That's where we used to go to cut grass for our cows. So it was not a simple life. We decided to come up with this project to help him. Also because they could not go there with my mom. My mom has to be left behind to milk time ikifika.
Ninaitwa Florence Gathoni Waweru. Hapa ni Manguyo. Zipporah Nyokabi ni mtoto wangu wa kwanza. Nyokabi ndio wa kwanza na kuna wengine wako nyuma yake na ni wa 7, wote ni wa 8. Alienda kasi upande ya Saudi. Nilimruhusu kwa sababu kuna mama alikuwa rafiki yangu wa Ngarariga. Msichana yake alikuwa ameenda. Wakati alikuwa ameenda, alienda akakutana na watu wazuri. Sasa hiyo msichana wakati tuliongea na yeye, akasema huko hakuna shida yoyote, ukikaa na tabia mzuri bila tabia mbaya, huko utakaa tu vizuri na hao watu. Sasa mimi nikajua mtoto wangu Zipporah kwa sababu nimemlea na tabia mzuri. Sijawahi ona tabia mbaya kutoka alimaliza shule. Ndio nikamkubalia aende, tukaongea. Sasa Nyokabi alichukua njia akaenda, alikutana na watu wazuri kabisa. Sasa Nyokabi alikaa huko, akafanya kazi vizuri. Mwaka alikuwa amesema atamaliza mwaka 1 kulingana na vile aliona vile wanaishi na hao na hakuna matatizo ambayo anaona. Akaongeza ingine 2. Akamwambia sasa Nyokabi unaweza kuja. Nyokabi akasema hapana, hao watu ni wazuri, wacha niendelee. Akamaliza miaka 3. Wacha niseme hata wakati alimaliza miaka 3 alirudi upande hii. Kurudi upande hii tena wakasema arudi. Akarudi tuseme tu amefanya miaka 8 huko Saudi kwa hao wenye walikuwa wamemwajiri. Lakini sasa nikamwambia amekuwa mtu mkubwa, hata mimi nina miss aone akuwe na boma yake na watoto yake. Na wakati alienda huko pesa zile alikuwa amefanyia kazi, ni mtoto hakukuwa na mwaga pesa. Yote alikuwa ananitumia na nikajenga ile nyumba. Zile nyumba wakashikana na dada yake, hata yeye mwingine alikuwa Saudi. Juu nilikubalia hata wa pili wakati alisikia dada yake anakaa vizuri, hata yeye akasema ataenda. Hata watatu wakaenda. Wakashikana pamoja ndio wakajenga zile nyumba. Na tulifurahi sana na tukarudisha shukrani sababu ya hao watoto. Kwa sababu sio watoto wengi wanaweza fanya hivyo. Wakanunua broti 3 huko Kitengera. Na tukaona ni mzuri wakiwa na hiyo broti na sisi wakatusaidia papali walitusaidia. Wakasema tena wanijengee hii nyumba. Na ni ukweli ninaona ni nyumba hii hata inaelekea. Sasa na mimi nikafurahi, nikasema Mungu awabariki sana.
As an agent, I'm so proud with Nyokabi Waweru. She has made me proud as an agent. Everything that our media is telling us about the Middle East jobs, it's a lot of negativity. But when I check somebody like Nyokabi Waweru and others, it's full of positivity. It's at least it's making someone who was withdrawing. I want to continue with my process.